Shame on me. Shame on the court system.
I did community service.
Not interrupt me, okay? You got it? It's my turn to talk. I'm not giving you time to pay. No way. No way. Defendant to appear in person tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning. You're to appear August the 20th at 8:30 in the morning. If I were you, I'd bring all my money or else my toothbrush and about 6 pair of clean underwear. Okay? I'm not playing with you, Mr. McCartney. You want to play games? Go buy a Monopoly board or listen. No, I'm not giving you time to pay. You're going to be here at 8:30 in the morning, or else I'm going to issue a warrant. And when you're brought in, I promise you, don't interrupt.
There is a warrant. There is a warrant.
You have a horrible, horrible habit of interrupting. You know that?
May I speak?
No, no. You're going to come here at 8:30 in the morning tomorrow with your money, or else you're going to jail. You got it? Tell me this is tell me we're going to be on Saturday Night Live with this one.
Yeah. So I
listen. Don't walk around. Where are you at? Where are you?
I'm at my house. I'm at home. I found out that I missed a court date.
Mr. McCartney.
And I have a
Mr. McCartney?
Yes.
I wouldn't say anything right now. Okay. You got a lot of gumption calling here and asking for time to pay. Back in October of 24, I said you pay $75 per month beginning November 15 of 24. February 6 of 25, I let you pay $40 per month beginning April 15. Judge Kirsten was in here on July the 11th. He told you of 25, pay $50 a month starting October 1. You were back in front of me December 18 to 25. You pay $30 per month beginning January 15 to 26. Back in April 2nd of this year, I said you were to pay $20 today. Balance will be $174. You were to complete 11 hours of community service or pay $174 by May 15, 26. You didn't do anything. So
yeah, I did.
Listen, stop. You got it?
I don't have any money. I'm about to lose
get
my
out and
apartment.
get a job. Are you on disability?
Yes.
You're collecting disability?
Yes. Yes, and I'm about to lose my apartment.
Listen. I gave you an opportunity to do community service and you didn't do that either.
I did community service. I volunteer with the kids from the Miracle League of Plymouth every summer.
Listen.
So I did that regardless.
Listen. You have ignored a court for 2 years. Maybe that explains the disability thing, why I gave you so many opportunities to correct this. It might. Otherwise, I was a bad judge on several days. I gave you the opportunity to do community service or pay the money. You didn't do it. You didn't provide proof of that. Mr. McCartney, do not interrupt me. Okay? Do not interrupt me. You forced the hand. You got a lot of gumption calling up and asking for time to pay. I'm telling you, I'm not playing with you anymore. I'm done. I'm not playing games here. You show up here at 8:30 in the morning tomorrow, period. Plain simple. We understand what?
I understand you.
I'll see you at 8:30 in the morning. Good luck.
Okay.
CNC Contracting LLC, 26W843425 A and B. To an attorney, would you like one? Sure. I think you should get one here. Let me give you a lawyer, okay? I mean, you don't have to have one if you don't want one, but it would make sense. You want one? Okay. All right, you go out in the hallway, he'll set you up with a lawyer. You'll come back in front of me after you've spoken. Sure. Okay. McKinney, LaWanda McKinney, come on up to the podium. LaWanda Chantel McKinney, 25W837-547. 25W839-894. Your name?
LaWanda Chantel McKinney.
This is a contempt hearing. Where you been?
Oh,
Well, why haven't you paid your tickets?
received anything. I didn't find out about this one until yesterday when I called about the on the 31st. So I guess they're sending it to a different address. So I don't know.
Do you really want me to respond to that? You didn't give
You take it, sir.
think? I appreciate it. You gonna be able to pay these today? Is
Is
Rodney Lawrence is he here?
he's actually on drill.
He's on what?
Drill. He's in the army.
Well, who is he?
My fiance.
Is he gonna let you apply the bond? You got a problem here. Look,
That's fine.
you've owed this money for a long time.
Mhm.
I don't know why you would ignore a court like this. That doesn't bode well for you. Find me a judge in the country that likes that, and I'd like to know who he is, she is. I'll buy him a cup of coffee and a lunch. You don't do this. So you better figure out a way how you're gonna come up with the money today. You got it?
What is the oh,
Well, you owe 279 and you owe 237, so that is 479, 529, or 509, 516 on my math. Unless one of those had further fees. Do you have that money to pay?
not today. I actually planned on paying it, but they have my funds on hold in my account.
Who has whose funds on hold?
My bank
Your bank has your funds on hold? Why?
until the 25th. I guess they have to verify my check. So they got it on hold until the 25th.
Verify your check.
Yes.
I don't know what that means. Verify your
They
check.
have to verify.
Verify what? Did you get a check from an employer?
Yes.
A handwritten check, a
It's
typed
like-
up check, or was it an automatic deposit?
No, when I filed bankruptcy, they sent me my money back. So they sent it in check form.
I see. Are you done with your bankruptcy?
No,
You were in bankruptcy?
I was with another company, then I left that company, so they sent me my money back. So
Listen to my question. You filed bankruptcy?
Yes,
Are you still in bankruptcy?
yes, with a new company.
What do you mean with a new company?
I have a different lawyer. You know.
Okay. You have proof of that here?
Well,
Proof that you're in bankruptcy?
I got bill.
I'm not gonna,
They emailed me, so I can show you that. if you want.
well, do you have any idea when you're gonna be done with bankruptcy?
No, but this one just started.
What do you mean
So-
this? You've been in bankruptcy before?
Yes,
How many times you been in bankruptcy?
this would be my second two.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
41. So now,
Why are you doing that to yourself? I didn't know you were in bankruptcy. I'm not gonna collect this from you during a bankruptcy. So do you have any idea when you'll be concluded with that?
I will reach out to them today.
Just give me an adjourned date, Heather, or Lisa, rather, I'm sorry. Adjourn we're gonna adjourn the contempt hearing. I'm not gonna hold you in contempt or penalize you when you're in bankruptcy. Give me a date in about 2 months. You think you might be done in 2 months?
I can
Pardon? I'm just asking. Should get,
call them to make sure, because I know it's by then, chapter 13 is different.
get your paperwork together. We're just gonna adjourn this to October. Give me a date in mid-October sometime,
October 15th at 8:30.
30 in the morning, okay? And I'll, you make sure you show up though, okay? And if you want to send that paperwork to us in the meantime, that would be helpful. October 15th at 8:30 in the morning. Okay? All right. Good luck. Have a good day. McCartney. Where's Terry McCartney? Terry McCartney out there?
He's on Zoom.
Gotta be kidding me. Terry Paul McCartney. 24F242928. Your name?
Cameron Ross.
You met with the prosecutor and you are going to plead responsible to failure to change address, correct?
Yes.
And that's on behalf of the company, or you're the president?
Yes.
Are you the president?
Sole owner. Yes.
Okay. To that charge on behalf of the company, responsible or not responsible for failure to change address?
Responsible.
I'll accept the plea, dismiss count 2 on their motion. 120 is the total. Okay? You can go right down the hall, make your payment. You're all set. Good luck.
Thanks.
Nicholas Anthony Taylor. 26M724941. Name? You were here yesterday, right? You were supposed to pay yesterday though, weren't you? Pardon?
Yes.
All right. How much do you have? Do you have any money today?
Yeah.
How much can you pay today?
Books.
And when can you pay the rest? $50 now, balance by September 1. You can do that?
On Thursday.
Okay. If you need more time, no problem. Come back, call the court. We'll go on Zoom, or you can come in here and I'll be glad to give you an extension. Just don't ignore me like that last gentleman did, okay?
Sure.
Best of luck. Michael Scott Hastings, 26T649043. All right. You owe 245, sir. Your name?
Michael Scott Hastings.
How much time do you need?
I can pay $50 a week starting next week. I start a job, my new job tomorrow.
Okay, starting what day?
Tomorrow, sorry.
No, I know, but starting,
Well, next Friday, I can start paying 50 a week.
I'll tell you what, we're just gonna make it 50 a week starting October, August 31st.
Okay.
If you need more time, call the court. We'll go on Zoom, or you can walk in here on or before the due date. I'll be glad to give you an extension, okay?
Okay. Is that it?
Yep, that's it. It's that easy. Good luck. No?
No, thank you. Thank you, Governor.
Vasil Bodanovich Pritzky,
Good morning,
26W843896. Your appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. Wayne Tamala, P60396, on behalf of the respondent.
Okay, I'm having a hard time picking you up. Maybe you can be a little, I don't know, speak up or get closer to that device. You're authorized in this plea. You're going to plead responsible on behalf of the defendant to impeding traffic, true?
Yes,
And they're going to dismiss the commercial vehicle speeding, right?
yes,
To that charge on behalf of the client, responsible or not responsible to impeding traffic.
responsible, Your Honor.
Plea is accepted. Fines costs are $180. The original charge is dismissed. I'll give them till August the 26th to pay this, okay? Have a good
Thank you, Your
day.
Honor.
Thank you. Demetrius Allen Moore, 26W843801. Could I have Purdy over here? Austin Purdy seated at the table, my right, your left. Sir, your name? You're charged with driving on a suspended. You were supposed to be here August 5. Where weren't you here?
I can't get company come today. I can't get today.
They gave you a court date for August 5th. You have the right to a lawyer on this suspend charge. If you want one, I'll give you one. Do you want a lawyer? No? I'll go ahead and arraign you and send you to the prosecutor. On July 20th, 26, it is alleged that you did operate a motor vehicle with suspended license on West near Ford Lane in the city of Woodhaven at 4:58 p.m. That is a misdemeanor drive while suspended, punishable by up to 500 fines, 93 days jail. Costs are all those and 2 points. Do you understand that?
Yeah,
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
yeah,
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not gonna have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay? You have the right to a lawyer. Do you still wish to waive your right to a lawyer? Enter a not guilty plea, $500 personal bond. Here are your bond conditions. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. You don't have to post any money, but you'll owe $500 to the people of Woodhaven if you violate any of those terms. Go sign in next to the prosecutor's conference room right out here, and they'll call you in. My court officer will bring the file to the prosecutor, and then you'll speak to them. Okay? Good luck. Either way, you're coming back in front of me, Austin Jack Purdy. 267-842-2221. Your name, sir?
Austin Beckford.
In charge of possession of cocaine. They charge you under local ordinance. Punishable up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs or all those. You have the right to an attorney. Would you like one?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna give you a lawyer.
I have spoken to one to retain. He's a little expensive. His name's William Packett. And I've started my two jobs right now in my company. Is there any way we could adjourn this for about a month or two?
I can't adjourn it for a whole month.
Wow.
I mean, I'll be glad to give you an adjournment for a couple of weeks, but I can't adjourn it for a whole month.
As much time as I can get, that'd be great.
Okay, I'll do that for you.
Thank you.
So I'm not even gonna arraign you now. Lisa, let's just set this for arraignment and pretrial. You gotta get going though, okay? This was a June 27th. They didn't issue it till July 23, so it's not real old, but let's just set another arraignment and pretrial. Can you come up with that money in a couple of weeks?
Yeah, then we can go with the lawyer you guys.
Okay. Let me set an arraignment and pretrial for 2 weeks from now, Lisa.
September 2nd at 8:30.
September 2nd at 8:30 will be your court date. And you can go down the hall. And they'll give you a paper notice, okay? Best of luck. Brian Allen Kinney III, 25B148464. Your name? Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole true self you got. You pled to disorderly. This was taken under HIDA. Since that date, have you been arrested? When I'm talking about since the date that I sentenced you on February 25 of this year.
No.
Any new charges?
No.
Any contact with the police?
No.
Case dismissed. Motion of the prosecutor. Prosecutor submitted a stip. Probation indicates that you have been compliant. And prosecutor agrees to move into dismiss. Congratulations, your case is dismissed. I wish you well. Best of luck. Priority Waste Inc. 267-84391.
Good morning, Your Honor. Elizabeth Tremblay appearing on behalf of Priority Waste.
What will we do without Priority Waste? What are we doing? Are you really going to go to a bench trial on this?
Well, Your Honor, I wanted to watch the video because the prosecutor, is making it seem like this was a whole ordeal, and it takes 2 to 3 weeks for me to get the video in off the truck. And he
Well, then
wants.
listen, let's just adjourn. You don't
That's
have to
what
say.
I asked for, but yeah, I don't know. So
He's
if you're okay with an adjournment, then that would be easier because if the video shows what he's saying, then obviously, we have a resolution. If not, then
Mr. Yurick was giving you a hard time about an adjournment?
yeah, I requested another adjournment and he's just started talking about witnesses and the offer's off the table and XYZ. So I said, all right, that's fine. I'll request from the judge.
I'll give you an adjournment.
Thank you, Your Honor. I mean,
Who
I don't
would've
want to
thought
do a
I'd be
bench trial either, so it's
Who would
not
have thought
necessary.
who would have thought I'd be nicer than the prosecutors, huh? I don't.
Right.
All right, give me another date, Lisa. How is 2
2 or
weeks
4
gonna be
weeks.
enough time?
If we have 2 weeks, it's already been 1 week, so that should be enough time for me
And
to.
if not, you can ask for another one, okay?
Oh,
You want the
thank you, Your Honor.
video.
Yep.
September 2nd, Lisa?
Yes, 8:30.
September 2nd at 8:30. I'll just make a note, defense attorney waiting for video.
Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
He was that nice to you, huh?
It's very interesting, and I never deal with him, so it's a shock when I
Well,
see
you're
him.
about as pleasant as they come besides me. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
I-
not
I
everyone knows
just-
about commercial motor vehicles, I guess, so it's okay.
Have a good day. We'll see you in a
You too, Your
couple of
Honor.
weeks. Bye
Thanks.
now. All right, who has a case back here? Anybody? What are you here on? What's your name? What's your name? Ralph Davis? What are you here on? You have that file?
No.
You, Ralph Davis,
I would guess. Is it?
Yeah, Crawford, I spoke with him.
you spoke with him. How about you guys in the back? What do you have? I'm sorry? Okay, all right.
Judge, can I bring the jail in?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know. Yeah. Is this Tyler Sloan by chance?
I don't know. That's why I wanted to bring him in and see.
Good morning, Deputy. How are you? How
I
you
just
doing
heard you
today?
say, Tyler Stone, Judge McNally. How you doing this Wednesday morning, sir?
I'm doing okay so far. It's only 9:22, but you don't know how much worse things can get before the
I
end of the
tell
day.
you what, though, the only easy day was yesterday, son. I think we
So-
can make it, Your Honor.
So Tyler Sloan is who you
Yeah.
have?
Yes, sir. I'm about to bring them. I can bring them up to you now. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm always ready. I don't know if the defense lawyers met with him. Does Mr. Crawford represent him, Lisa?
Yes, he does.
So we'll put him in a breakout room and he can speak to his lawyer and I'll get him out of there as soon as they're ready. He's got a
Okay.
lot though, Mr. Crawford does, so I try to not keep you guys waiting, so it won't be me, I promise you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome.
So, John, when you get a minute, would you tell Mr. Crawford that Mr. Sloan people against Scott. Robert Charles Scott Jr., 26W843-975, A and B. Could I have Demetrius Moore seated at the table, my right, your left, please? And sir, you can come right up here and tell me your name. Mr. Scott?
Yes.
If you're charged with driving on a suspended license, you have the right to an attorney. Would you like one?
Yes.
Okay. He'll give you a lawyer. You can go out in the hallway. He'll set you up. Either way, you're coming back in front of me, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. People against Moore, Demetrius Allen Moore, 26W843-801. Come on up here and tell me your name, sir. You're charged with driving on a suspended. You met with the prosecutor. You're going to plead guilty to the added count of no ops on person. Is that true?
Yes.
If you plead to that, the possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail. Costs are all those, and then I would dismiss the driving on a suspended. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Did you sign the advice of rights?
Yeah.
Did you read it and understand it?
Yeah.
You plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have any hearing or trial. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Again, you have the right to an attorney. If you want one over the points, you want a public expense. Would you like an attorney?
So,
To that charge, no valid ops on person. How do you plead?
yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on July 20 of 26 at 4:58 PM on West near Ford Lane in the city of Woodhaven, County of Wayne?
Yeah.
Did you have a valid license with you on your person?
No.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
Plea is accepted to that charge. Suspends dismissed. You got warrants all over. You're gonna get around to taking care of these.
No, I just went to the Secretary of State, I go to, back to court at Lincoln Park, I gotta pay one more ticket to get my license.
You got 3 warrants out of Dearborn Heights. You got one out of Lincoln, well, that's a no contact provision. You got another one out of Westland, another one out of Westland, another one out of Inkster, another one out of Allen Park, 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 2 more out of Allen Park, another one out of Allen Park, and one out of Dearborn. Why do you think this is funny?
Took care of that when I went to Lincoln Park.
You thought you took care of those when you went to Lincoln Park?
You go all the course to the one.
Lisa, can you run this for me again? This was run July 21.
Yes,
You're still suspended. You thought you took care of them when you went to Lincoln Park?
You said all
How many judges did you see in Lincoln Park when you were? Pardon?
So,
Where were they from? The 2 judges in Lincoln Park?
yeah.
Well, how'd you think you took care of the cases out of Dearborn and Dearborn Heights?
I did one, I gotta go back and,
Allen Park? Westland? How'd you take care of those at Lincoln Park?
I don't know about Allen Park though. They owe.
Where do you work?
Do landscape.
Your record's bad. You know that? Mr. Moore, you need to stop ignoring quotes. You got it?
No.
do you want me to bring it down, Judge, or just tell
No,
you?
I just want to know, does he have about 14 warrants on there still?
I'm counting still. Yes, there's 14.
You told me you only had to take care of 1 ticket.
That's, I got paid for the car, that's for, drunk insurance. So I paid like 5 of them. They said that I went to the judge in Lincoln Park said, go to the Secretary of State, my ticket's owed. And I won't have to pay all that, all like 2,000. So I come back on the 25th.
You need to go to the cities I told you. Dearborn Heights, Westland, Allen Park, Dearborn. Start with that. Inkster, then go over to Detroit, 36. Anything else? 100 fines, 250 costs, 75 victims' right, $50 justice assessment, 475 in 90 days. You can pay that now?
I know,
How much do you have today?
I need a couple of eggs.
How much do you have today, though?
Why not?
You need a couple days for what?
Get back, then I'm gonna come, I make a payment plan.
Yeah, you can make a payment plan. I mean, I trust you're gonna be a lot better about paying ours than you are these ones, right?
Yeah,
Because if not, we're gonna have a big problem. You don't want to have a problem. You easy to get along with until you start thumbing your nose at courts, okay?
all right,
So you tell me how much you can afford to pay weekly, and we'll go from there.
like 50.
$50 a week, starting a week from today or not?
Yeah,
You sure?
yeah,
Beginning August the 26th, and every Wednesday thereafter until paid in full. Now, if you don't have the money, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension. I don't care if we have to do that 117 times. But if you keep ignoring courts like this, you're gonna run into the wrong judge. And the wrong judge might be me because I'm not gonna tolerate that nonsense. You got it?
Yeah.
Good. We'll get along fine then. Have a good day. Mia Faith Robbins, 26W843927. Your name, ma'am? You gotta stand behind the podium there. Your name again? Nice and loud. You're charged with child endangerment / neglect. They think you left a 1-year-old home alone with no supervision for an extended period of time of over 2 hours. You have the right to a lawyer. Would you like a lawyer? You want a lawyer?
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna have to keep your voice up when you come back up here, okay? I'm gonna give you a lawyer. You go out in the hallway, he'll set you up. Just get a seat right out in the pews, right outside the hallway there. The hallway, thank you. Bradley Jacob Malott, 25W838481. Name?
Brandon Mile.
I'll be happy to give you a lawyer. You want a lawyer? And then I'm gonna need to ask you if you answer that question, what happened in the, on the retail fraud case out of the 28th?
No, I can speak for myself.
You waive your right to a lawyer? What happened on that case?
It was like no contest. They would rekindle for about 3rd-degree or something. It was the lower one, they said.
Pardon?
They said it was the lower one of whatever class it would have been.
No contest plea. Why, you didn't remember what was going on?
No, I remember what was going on. It was more of, they couldn't show the video of what I was.
That doesn't make any sense to me. Either way,
It was a memory issue.
either way, it went down as a conviction. Right?
Yes.
I placed you on probation on June the 25th here. I told you not to violate the law. So I'm going to have to enter this conviction on your record. So defendant failed to comply with probation. Pled no contest to retail fraud. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Have you been sentenced on that charge yet?
No.
When is your sentence?
Phone call for like probation or whatever it is. It's like set it up on the 2nd of September.
You're gonna be sentenced on that date?
Start with a lawyer.
I'm gonna see, what quote was that in again? 28th?
Yes.
Stop it.
Sorry.
I'll tell you what, I'll set the sentencing date after September 2nd, Lisa. You bring me a copy of your probation order, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. What is the sentencing date we can do after September 2nd, Lisa?
September 16th at 8:30.
Okay, September 16th at 8:30. I'm not ordering a report or anything on this, okay? You go down the hall, get your paper notice, and we'll see you back here. Thank you. Did you guys meet with the prosecutor yet? Did you guys meet with the prosecutor yet?
Yeah, Judge, they've all met with the prosecutor.
Are you ready?
Yes, I get a call, let's get to you.
Shahad Ahmed and Havier, 267843772. Do I have an appearance? Yeah, Mr. Sali, your appearance?
Good morning to you and your staff, Your Honor. Hussein Salah, P 72484, appearing on behalf of the defendant. We are asking to waive her presence, and I have full authority to speak on her behalf.
So you're going to plead to impeding on behalf of the defendant, true?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And they're going to dismiss the speeding, right?
Correct, Your Honor.
On behalf of the defendant, to the charge impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Plea is accepted to impeding. I'm dismissing the speeding, 150, paid by August the 26th, okay?
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You're all set. Do I have everybody ready on Tyler Sloan? Where is Mr. Crawford on this one? Moral, lateral, Tyrone,
I'm still waiting on the lawyer.
Thank you.
is that Mr. Crawford?
He just came out of the breakout room, Judge, so he might be on his way in there.
Okay. I don't have anything from you, Mr. Puda. I don't know what case you're here on, but
Your Honor, I'm here on Ricardo. I just spoke with the prosecutor. File should be coming in. We have an agreement.
okay, as soon as I get it, I'll call that, okay?
Thank you.
Mr. Puda, do you need a breakout room with your client?
Briefly.
Okay.
Mr. Crawford, are you ready? Can you hear me? Mr. Crawford, can you hear me?
Hello?
Mr. Gassa, just join the breakout room to talk to your attorney.
Okay.
It's on your screen. Do you see the request on your screen?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm ready to, on Tyler Sloan, Mr. Crawford, if you can come in here. Thanks. People against Tyler Wayne Sloan, 26W841-843A. Mr. Sloan, your name?
Tyler Sloan.
All right.
Good morning, Your
lawyer's
Honor.
making his way in, and he's going to state his appearance. Your appearance, Mr. Crawford?
Morning, Your Honor, Mike Crawford.
Today is the date scheduled for sentence. Your client's been in custody, it looks like, since July the 27th. Judge Hessen set a bond on that date. He pled guilty on August the 5th to the charge possession of a controlled substance. This, of course, involved cocaine and heroin and meth he had in his possession, or at least used it on that date. Probation's recommending jail. Have you had a chance to review the report with your client, and are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
I have had the opportunity to review the report with my client, Your Honor. There are no material deletions or additions that we're requesting at this time. My client will request the court's considering jail time. He's asking time served, Your Honor. He reports he's been in jail for 5 months.
5 months. How you been in custody for 5 months? Can you check on that, Lisa? What?
He's been held also on a probation violation out of Third Circuit Court, and he said.
And I was also in custody in Monroe counties since March 3rd.
Well, that just tells me you get yourself in a lot of trouble, Mr. Sloan.
Judge, it shows a booking date of June 4th with Wayne County.
June 4th in Wayne County. What was that on?
Probation violation through Third Circuit.
Did they sentence you on that?
Not yet.
They haven't sentenced you at all on that?
No.
When is the sentencing date?
September 10th.
What kind of bond do they have on that case?
I'm remanded.
Nice. Well, you got to stop getting yourself into so much trouble. You're going to ruin your life if you haven't already. What are you, 34, 33?
33. I'll be 33 this year.
What in the world are you doing? Where are you still married?
Yes.
And does your wife live with your parents too?
No.
Where does she live?
We're currently separated.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
At what point are you going to stop this nonsense?
I'm trying to get my life together now. I'm wanting to go to rehab.
You got a 9th grade diploma. You've been unemployed for a year. Before that, you worked at Holbrook. You're married, you're separated, you pay $96 weekly in court-ordered child support, and you never got past the 9th grade. Now, listen, life is hard. Life is hard. It's got to be darn near impossible if you don't have a diploma and you don't have a job and you're drugging and drinking and doing everything else. Now, you can do that. You can do that. Nobody's going to stop you. They can't stop you. They can incarcerate you. But it is time for you to grow up. I mean, you're 32 going on 9. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm telling you, it sometimes seems more, to me at least, that it bothers me to see people ruin their lives more than it does them. They don't give us a chance. This is not a second do-over here. We don't get instant replay. We don't get to go back and undo our mess that we've created. You know what I mean? I don't know what to do with him. I mean, I guess he's been in custody so long. It's just, how, can't be any fun in there, is it?
No, Your Honor. Like I said, I was hoping to get sentenced to some inpatient rehab. I'm trying to go to a lockdown facility. That way I can try to get my life together here.
Wow. Tell you what. I don't have to give you credit for that time. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
So you've been in custody on this case for 23 days. I'm simply going to say fines 100, costs 250, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment. That's 475. Screening fee 60 for 535. You know what? I'm not even going to fine. I'm going to simply order 45 days jail. I'm going to give you credit for 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. That's 5, 24, 23 days credit. Serve 22 more. That'll take you to the date of your sentencing on the felony charge, and you can talk to the judge there about getting in rehab. I don't know what else to tell you. I just wish you'd stop ruining your life. I wish you well. I hope you're at least reflecting on what you're going to do when you get out of there to try to improve your life. 32 and living with your parents is no way to go about living, son. You got kids. You got kids? You got 2 kids?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, you're not being a very good example. So unless you want them to follow in your footsteps, maybe you should try something else. Try making an honest living and staying away from the drugs. I don't know what to tell you. I wish you well. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day, Your Honor.
Lateral, Tyrone, Morrow, 26843-636.
No problem. What's the approaching? Sir.
Sir, your name?
Terrell.
All right, so he's going to plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, correct?
That's correct.
You're going to dismiss the suspend charge, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes.
If you do that, possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail costs. So all those, this will not get reported though, if you understand that.
Yeah.
Did you sign, and when I say not get reported to the Secretary of State, did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes.
You plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing or a trial of any kind. You understand that?
Yes,
For the charge, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead? I'm sorry?
Yes.
Got to keep your voice up for me. Were you in control of a 2014 Chevy that was being operated on the 7th of July of 26 at 1:15 p.m. on northbound I-75 near Weston Woodhead?
Yes.
Did you allow somebody to drive that was unlicensed, and was that you?
Yeah.
And are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
Plea is accepted, sentence dismissed, his record's not horrific. He's got a valid license now, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
What would you like to say on his behalf?
Well, Your Honor, again, he didn't work as necessary to get a valid driver's license. He reached the golfer. He promises the court he won't see me again for this stuff.
Anything, sir? Anything you want to say?
Oh, Your Honor.
100 fines, 100 costs, 75 victims' right, $50 justice assessment. $40 in attorney fees, $365 or 90 days. Can you pay that now?
Your Honor, my client can't pay that now, but if you get to September the 4th, they pay it all.
Is that right, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll give you until September the 4th. If you need more time, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom, or you can walk in before that due date. I'll be glad to give you an extension. Best of luck. Ralph Otis Davis, 26W841234A and B. I'm not sure. He's just not gonna pay these, is he?
Well, you don't make it fall, finish this.
Your name, sir?
Well, those days.
What's going on here? He's got a show cause, fair to pay. Did I not? There, are you one of the ones in the last 12 years I didn't tell if you didn't have the money, come to the courthouse and talk to me, and I'll give you an extension? Or did I tell you that and you just forgot, or just chose to ignore that request?
No, I would not ignore it.
I didn't tell you to call if you didn't have the money to pay, and tell you that I'd give you an extension if you came in, Your Honor, before the due date.
I recollect, because
Do you want me to go listen to the tape?
Stand corrected.
Well, I'm telling you, I tell everybody that.
Well,
If I missed you, it's my sincere apology.
I apologize before too, but I did ask, could I get, community service, because our reader on a. Your Honor, if I was assisting my client, he literally has no way to pay these fines and costs.
Does he work? He doesn't work?
He doesn't work. He's retired, Your Honor, but the bigger issue is.
From where?
Where'd you retire from, sir? I retired truck driver, CDM. So at one point, he was gainfully employed. He was in a good position economically, but there was an accident of some sort, and he's subject to a $2.5 million judgment where he's got garnishing of his money in his account.
He didn't have insurance.
No.
Why would you do that?
Oh my God. Lack, baby.
Pardon?
Lack on my part.
Lack on your part. What do you mean?
Well, but my insurance. It's a mishap. It was a hiccup, John. I apologize.
Don't apologize to me. I'm not the one with a $2.5 million judgment. You gotta think.
No.
You gotta think. How old are you?
63.
You're gonna live in poverty the rest of your life. Who's this?
That is my wife, still at one corner. Not very happy right now. Not very happy right now. He's asking for community service, Your Honor. He can't pay this. He's got lemons, cards, you know, didn't see his social security.
I just don't understand. All right, okay, I can do that.
Appreciate it.
So let's see, he owes, Lisa, correct me, he owes $345 on the 234A. And he owes $525 on the B5.
That's correct.
Trying to think of how many hours I want to do. All right, on the B file, you pay in full $525 by October 15th, or you serve 35 hours of community service. On the A file, you pay in full by October 15th, or serve 18 hours of community service. So you have to serve 53 hours of community service. Is that right? Yeah. Trying to be fair with them. I think that's, yeah, that's fair. It's too fair. You do 53 hours of community service by October 15th, or you pay those in full. You got it?
I got you. 53 hours.
Correct. By October 15th, okay?
She got it, Joseph. She got it. I got it. All right, so I appreciate it.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Cortez Nakari Gordon. 2-678-42512, 2-678-43566A, and B and C.
Good morning, Your Honor, to you and your staff. Attorney Maxwell Dubin, P number 86012, on behalf of Mr. Gordon, who stands to my right. Mr. Gordon, please state your full name for the judge. And Mr. Gordon, do I have permission to stand in for Attorney Tia Barakis?
Yes.
All right, so he's standing in with your permission and consent, right? Yes?
Yes.
So he's going to plead guilty, it looks like, to operating while impaired. He's also going to plead responsible to speeding 5 over. And then the prosecutor is going to dismiss the operating while intoxicated as well as the open intox. Am I correct?
That is absolutely correct.
He didn't sign an advice of rights form today.
These are the same rights being read. I did, for the record, Your Honor, I did go over it. Well, I apologize, it's on. You know, those are your rights.
So you understand everything that's going on here today, Mr. Gordon?
Yes.
Why don't you take your time, if you make sure you've read those and understood those rights, and you sign the advice of rights, okay? So if you plead guilty to operating while impaired, the possible penalties are as follows. The $300 in fines, 93 days jail, 360 hours community service, court costs are all 4 points. License suspension or revocation in accordance with your record, and your vehicle could be or might have to be immobilized depending upon your record. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If you plead the speeding 1 to 5 over, that's 1 point, but honestly, you're only going to get the higher of the 2-point totals, so you'll get 4 points as a result of this plea to operating while impaired. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And you understand if you plead guilty to operating while impaired and responsible to speeding, I'm going to dismiss on motion of the prosecutor the operating while intoxicated, as well as the open intox. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you sign, read, and understand that advice of rights form here today? If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we are not going to have a hearing or a trial of any kind. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. To the charge, operating while impaired, how do you plead? Operating while visibly impaired, how do you plead, sir?
Guilty.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on Van Horn near Ford in Woodhaven at 1:56 in the morning on the 5th of July of 26?
Yes.
Prior to that, did you drink alcohol? And if so, what did you drink and how much? You got to keep your voice up for me. Will you do that?
Yes.
2 vodka what? And were you at a bar or at somebody's house? Bar an hour and a half ago?
Give me the part of the drive.
You had 2? Were they single shots? Where were you? What bar?
Big Big.
I-
Big Detroit.
What were you doing down here? You live in Ohio, right?
Yes.
Were you on your way home?
Yes.
And was your ability to operate that motor vehicle impaired because of the consumption of the alcohol?
Yes.
Why were you pulled over by the police? Listen to me. You gotta keep your voice up. Okay, I gotta hear you. All right? Why were you pulled over by the police?
I was going 10 over.
You think you were speeding at least in part because of your alcohol consumption?
Yes.
Counsel, did he take was this a blood or a breath
It was
result?
a breath jar, it was a .11 and a .12, and the defense was stipulated that it was.
Are you on probation or parole right now?
No.
Anybody force you to plead guilty? to the charge of speeding, 5 over, 1 to 5 over, responsible or not responsible.
Responsible.
I'll accept that plea. I'll accept the plea to operating while impaired. I'll dismiss the OWI and open intox pursuant to stipulation. I'll refer you for a screening and assessment. You're gonna be screened and assessed today, sentenced at a later time. Does he have any other prior drunk drivings?
Nothing, I've got very clean history. He had actually a CDL before this, but I will address that as.
I'm gonna order a screening and assessment. We're gonna give you a sentence date. And I am going to, I already said you can leave the state, no alcohol, marijuana, or illegal drugs. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. We'll give you a sentence date. And then I'll address this other case that you have in front of Judge Husson. What do you have for me, Lisa?
September 2nd at 8:30.
Good with you, counsel?
Good with me, 9 to 8:30 a.m.
What's that?
8:30 a.m., you guys said?
Yes,
Okay, no problem.
8:30 a.m., September 2nd. I trust you've got the money to pay this other case. Why didn't you show up on that impeding traffic charge from 2026 that you got on April 19th? You didn't show up for your show cause August 12th.
So yeah.
I'm gonna call the case again. It's Cortez Nocari Gordon, 26W842512. You're so
At the time I was driving, I actually completely forgot.
forgot.
Yes.
Forgot.
So
Forgot to show up.
I didn't even know that because I figured I paid, I guess I didn't pay.
You never showed up at all on this. Didn't pay. You didn't request a hearing. Just let it go into default. And then you didn't show up for your show cause a week ago. I always tell everybody, Mr. Dubin, the title of my book will be "Don't Tell the Judge I Forgot." That's what's gonna be my title of my
Yeah,
book.
you know what? He's an honest man. I'd rather be honest with you than lie to you. If you forgot, Your Honor, he has been really good with.
How do you forget to pay a tip? I'd like to forget to pay my taxes. I'd like to forget to pay my insurance. You got all this money to pay now, though, right? Tell me you got the money to pay this right now, since you've blown us off here for 4 months. So I don't have to send you to jail.
How much is he?
It was $237. Well, what's the total now? Was it 272, Lisa?
Yes, 272.
Got that money to pay, right? Well, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe next time you're gonna learn not to forget. Find the money. Where are you gonna find the money? You gonna go dig on the pool, or what are you gonna do?
Your Honor, if I might, and he's got great family support, and he knows, of course, I'd rather him be honest, and I always tell him to don't lie in court, be honest, and that's not in his nature. What I would ask this court to do, you give him till Friday to come in here and pay that. I assure you it will get paid. He's very responsible.
Where is he working?
He was working, but as a truck driver.
I see. And
But he immediately got terminated because of this case, which of course, as you know better than even me, that happens, and that's something he's gonna have to live with.
I am working now.
Where?
So
So you blew your job because you were driving and you were a CDL driver and you got your license. Oh, boy, that's not good. I would have thought you'd think more. How old are you? Gotta think. I'll give him a week.
I appreciate it. Your Honor.
Pay this by August 26th. But don't come in here and tell me you forgot again. You got it?
Yes.
I'll make sure of that, Your Honor, no problems.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what we'll do.
Thank you, Your Honor. Great to see you guys. As always, I'll see you next time. 30 seconds.
Have a good day. Thank you. Yes, Richard. I'm sorry, Lazaro, Dennis, Gessa, Ricardo, 26W843970A and B.
Ready, Your Honor. Julian Puda on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Lazaro Ricardo.
All right, so does he stand mute? Where's he at?
He was on the Zoom, Your Honor, but we worked it out to a civil.
I know, but
He's still in the breakout room. I'm trying to move
bring
him.
him back in if you would, Lisa.
There he is.
How you doing there, Mr. Gessa? Your name?
Yeah. Hello, sir.
You got to tell me your name.
My name is Lazaro Dennis Gessa Ricardo.
All right, so does he stand mute? Wait, formal reading.
Yes, Your Honor.
And he's going to plead to impeding on that misdemeanor, and they're gonna dismiss the original charge of commercial motor vehicle expired plate, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And they're also going to dismiss the prohibited truck, right? Route?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you got a valid plate now, Mr. Gessa?
Yeah,
To the charge of impeding traffic, who's gonna tender that plea? You on his behalf, Mr. Puder, or Mr.
Yep.
Gessa?
I'll plead on his behalf responsible, Your Honor.
All right, you're authorized to enter in that plea, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'll accept the plea, dismiss the prohibited truck route, dismiss the expired plate. You can't be doing that though, sir. 250 is your total, okay? Can you go online and pay that today?
yeah.
Go
Yes,
right
Your Honor.
online with your ticket number. Your lawyer will explain 33court.com and you can make your payment. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Is the victim here on Magira's? Magira? Call the prosecutor in. Jasmine Magira. Jasmine Renee Magira, 249 if you would. 26W842274. How you doing, Mr. Kerman?
Good. Thank you, Your Honor. Michael A. Carmen, P73824 on behalf of the defendant.
Ma'am, your name?
Jasmine Bashir.
All right, so to begin with, does she stand mute and waive formal reading for purposes of arraignment?
Yes, sir.
This is an animal vicious act charge. And I want to make sure that the prosecutor's reducing this to public nuisance
Yes.
violation, under section 110-106.
Correct, Your Honor. As indicated on the bottom of the plea sheet, my client did.
Where's the dog now?
Is that
What kind of dog is this?
Is that American Pit Bull?
Jesus. I'm worried about this one, Mr. Urick. Your name?
William, you're gonna have the people that say what name.
Pit bull attacked another person, attacked a dog. I realize she paid restitution, but that doesn't make me sleep better. You're gonna dismiss it?
You didn't like initially attack the person. He attacked me at all.
I don't care if he attacked a stuffed animal. I mean, he attacked something. He attacked a dog and he bit a person, right?
It is my understanding that the dog sustained the bulk of the damage, Judge.
And the victim's good with this?
The victim has actually corresponded with defendant in terms of, sharing the information vis-a-vis the medical costs, and the people have been shown, a check.
The victim court, did you talk to the victim?
Yes, victim has been corresponded with, Judge.
And the victim's good with this plea
They are,
to a civil infraction?
correct. Lieutenant Taylor actually,
Call him in here. Grab him in here, please, too.
yes, Your Honor.
Listen. I don't know, maybe it's bigger than it is, but I'll tell you, get more dog bites. Dogs. It's dangerous. What if that was a little kid? How old was the person that was bit?
I think the person who was bit was trying to, someone unrelated who was trying to break up the fight between the two dogs. Yeah, ended up getting bit because of it.
Lieutenant, your name?
Lieutenant David Feller with English.
So the victim's good with this plea?
Yes, Your Honor. As a matter of fact, they tried to resolve it before this, but we suggested as the police department that let it come with the court today, and then we can resolve it here with the restitution.
So all the medical bills have been coming and the victim's satisfied and they've been reimbursed by the defendant?
Affirmative.
There was another gentleman who did, trying to break it up, get some injuries, but he was never, he never, got back at the police department. I spoke to him personally on the phone. So he's never called back and the ACO's not gonna get a hold of him.
Keep the dog in the yard. You have a fenced in yard?
When I first got him, I did about a year ago. I moved in with my boyfriend's grandmother. She lived in the condo. So
How are you gonna keep the dog under control?
we walked him out.
I know, but how are you gonna keep the dog from biting somebody
He
or another dog?
It's just dog like towards other people.
Just dogs.
Well, we have another dog with us, the Boston Terrier.
Listen. you should put a muzzle on that dog when he's out of the house, out of the condo, and on a leash. And you should be walking him or your boyfriend or some other suitable adult. They're full scare. Somebody wants to say, oh, you're biased. Well, I don't know. I mean, they seem to do a lot of damage. I hope you do. Was your ordinance call for? How much can I fine her on this?
The maximum fine on, if we went public use, did we know?
Yes.
500.
The charge of public nuisance violation under Woodhaven Code of Ordinance, section 110-106, responsible or not responsible.
Responsible.
I hope you're gonna take my words and go run with them. Thank you both.
Thank you.
You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not blaming you, but you gotta be careful with these dogs. God forbid they maul a child, right? I mean, I see enough of that nonsense or hear it up on the news. The 250 is your total, go down the hall, pay that, please take care of that dog, make sure that dog does not bite or attack another person or another dog, whatever else, okay? Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Everett, William Cullen Everett, 26W843, 625 A and B, and Alexis Daniels. You can have a seat at the table there. Your name, please?
William Everett, Your Honor.
What are we doing on this one, counsel? Your appearance?
Michael A. Cartman, P7384, on behalf of the defendant, he's gonna plead guilty to a discharge of no ops, responsible to no privilege.
Is that right, sir?
Yes,
If you plead to no ops, possible penalties are up to 100 fines. 90 days jail, costs are all those, and if you plead on the no insurance, that's a 0-point civil infraction. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yeah.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we are not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, to the charge, no valid operator's license on your person. How do you plead?
Yes.
On July 5 of 26 at 3:30 in the morning, were you operating a motor vehicle on Hall near West in Woodhaven?
Yes.
Did you have a valid license with you on your person?
No.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody forced to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Please,
I'm sorry, who's that?
the plea is accepted. To the charge, no insurance, you plead responsible.
Yes.
He still doesn't have a valid license.
Correct, Your Honor, he has a couple of outstanding tickets to take care of.
Yeah, go take care
in
of
touch with those courts.
Yeah, you gotta take care of those, and then you can get a license.
Yes.
Okay? Does he have insurance now?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you seen it, Mr. Kerman?
He did not present proof, but he told me he has it. This is-
Let me see it.
Well, I have the insurance, in the car. I'd love to know.
Where's he at?
He's outside. It's in the car.
Oh, you can go get it?
Yes.
Okay. I'll take you at your word. Anything else?
Thank you, Your Honor, and, I believe that's it.
On the no ops, 100 fines, 150 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 375 or 60 days. And he doesn't, let's see. I'll reduce your fines on the no insurance to 100, okay? You can't be driving without insurance though, okay? You got 475 to pay. Does he have all this?
Your Honor, he wouldn't need some time on it because he just started a new job.
Do you have any money at all today?
No, Your Honor, I just went back to work. I work for a school, so.
What do you do?
I'm a bus aide.
Can you pay $50 per week?
Could you give me a few weeks to start it?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, sir.
50 per week starting on September the 21st. How's that?
That's perfect. Thank you.
And then I'm gonna just give you on the other charge, Lisa, just have him pay the 50 per week on the civil infraction after he, the other one.
Yeah, I can link
okay?
them together.
That's what we're gonna do for you. If you need more time, you don't have the money, no problem, call the court, we'll go on Zoom, I'll give you an extension, just don't ignore me, okay?
Yes.
Good luck, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Alexis Chantenay Daniels, 267842984 A and B. Your name, ma'am?
Alexis Daniels.
Michael A. Carmen, P7384, I'm having a planner.
All right, you're working on getting a valid license though, right, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, so I can give you a couple weeks and trust that you'll have everything taken care of?
Yes, I just gotta come back next week for, our Trenton case and then,
For your what?
ticket in Trenton.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
We doing September 2, Lisa?
Yes, at
Yeah.
9:30.
At 9:30, okay?
Yes.
September 2nd, 9:30. You can go down the hall, get your new notice, and we'll resolve it then. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
People against Cameron Joseph Ross. This is 26W843-633. 26W843-649. 23W, 26W843-638. These are Judge Hess's. What are you doing, Mr. Ross? You want a jury trial and a no trailer plate?
Yes, Your Honor. I tried to speak with the prosecutor on it to get it reduced from misdemeanor.
He said he offered you, it says defendant has rejected officer 2 public nuisance tickets total. Give me the prosecutor. And it says prosecutor will make no offer on date of trial and prosecutor please set civil infractions on. Looks like same day. Did I say I was taking these, Lisa?
Yeah, there's a note in here that says possible global resolution. Judge McNally to take all cases.
Well, God bless me for agreeing to do that and going to a jury trial on a trailer plate. Really?
I'd love to reach a resolution. I tried to talk to the gentleman.
Well, did you not have a, I mean, I'm gonna try, I don't wanna cause you to incriminate yourself. Let me talk to the prosecutor. He said he offered you 2 public nuisance tickets. That's civil infractions. That's not a misdemeanor.
Understand that. There's some of those tickets are duplicates, some of them are wrong. I'd love to see some of them dismissed. I don't think
He's got, hang on, slow down. Let me just check this out. You got a prohibited parking. You got 2 prohibited parking tickets. Your name?
William York on behalf of the city, what happened?
You got a no trailer plate.
So in essence, Judge, there's 4 civil infractions and 2 misdemeanors in Mr. Ross's name, not the corporate name.
Yeah, so he's got 6 tickets.
Correct.
And you're offering to have him plead the 2?
We're offering to decriminalize the 2 misdemeanors to public nuisance and dismiss the balance of the civil infractions. He indicated that was not acceptable.
Do you understand what his defense is?
I'm sorry, Judge.
If you want a jury trial, I'll give you a jury trial.
Your Honor.
You want a jury trial? I'll give you a jury trial.
I tried
It's
to.
the United States. You have the right to a jury trial. Thank God we live in this country. We don't live in some foreign land where judges are kings and the judicial system is corrupt. You want a jury trial? Give you a jury trial. I mean, these seem pretty cut and dry to me. I mean, either the police are lying under oath by charging somebody with no trailer and some of these other things. Or you just want to go to the jury trial. You want to have fun. It's okay. If you want to have fun, we'll have fun. I'm good with having fun. I like to have fun. I like to have fun. I enjoy fun. It makes me laugh, right? I want to have laughter in my life. So I can sit here and watch you try a jury trial, and it's the guy who's been practicing law for
37 years.
37 years. And we can have fun. Let's have fun. What day are we going to do the jury trial?
Statement, Your Honor.
Yeah, you can make a statement if you want. If you want to have a jury trial, though, I don't want you to think I'm stopping.
That's not what I-
Wait. I don't want you to think I'm stopping you from having a jury trial.
I will never do that.
We want to have jury trials. Love jury trials, especially in the summer, right? Fridays in the summer, I want to sit in jury trial for no trailer plate. But I'm good with it because that's part of what I have to do sometimes. This is my job and I love it. I think this is silly.
Me too.
Well, then why in the world aren't you taking the offer?
I'll tell you, Your Honor, I tried to have a conversation, a reasonable, civil conversation with the prosecutor about my defenses. He proceeded to scream at me and raise his voice.
You didn't scream at him, did you?
He screamed at me.
I raised my voice, Judge, because frankly, CNC and or this gentleman have been here multiple times. Multiple neighbors have called the department multiple times. Our department has dumped a significant amount of resources into one problem. And he's entitled to a jury trial. This young man appears to be emotionally or otherwise compelled to walk right up to the line and maybe spit over it. The people have bent as far as they can bend without breaking. My law office has a client. It is the people of the city of Woodhaven. And there's nothing particularly special about someone who's running a business out of the city of Woodhaven that's frankly not necessarily even zoned for that. But frankly, it's gotten to a boiling point. Sergeant Van was here, code enforcement was here.
Van?
Yes.
Van's a reasonable guy.
We had a discussion.
Dean Van's a reasonable guy. You're talking about Officer Van,
Yes, sir.
the one that retired from Lincoln Park,
Yes, sir.
the one that had the dog assigned to him for the longest time.
The handler, Bruno.
Reasonable guy. And I agree with you. Nobody should be treated better than anybody else. If I was doing what he was allegedly doing wrong, I'd expect you to write me a ticket. President of the United States or the mayor or the council people were doing that, I'd expect you to, the officers to write them a ticket. So if you want to have your jury trial, we'll have fun. I'm telling you, fun is fun. There's nothing unfun about fun. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel that strongly that you didn't have an illegal trailer plate, and that's the issue here, go to trial. You have the right to a trial. If you think you didn't fail to change your address, let's go to trial on all of these informal hearings. We can have them the same day. You have the right to a lawyer. I don't know how you're going to win the trial when you're not a lawyer, just like I'm not going to win as mechanic of the year when I'm not a licensed mechanic or anything else. I mean, I'm not going to get in that contest. I finished 190th out of 189, but you know what I'm doing in here, and he knows what he's doing in here. If you want to have a jury trial, you can prepare your instructions, your proposed instructions, you can brush up on the evidence rule. The evidence rules, that'll only take you 2 years. I mean, I've spent years studying those evidence.
I'd like to have a lawyer. I'd be retaining a lawyer for that if we go that route.
You can retain a lawyer. Did he have an invalid trailer plate?
I'm sorry, Judge?
Did he not have a trailer plate?
Correct.
And what am I missing? I gotta be missing.
Your Honor, I had just.
Hang on a second. Hang on. Is there some exception that allows you to not have a trailer plate on something because you just bought it? I don't know. Is there? Do you know?
Negative, Your Honor.
I didn't know. I wasn't sure. I've only been doing this for 43 years, so there's always something to learn. So so he thinks, according to you, that he just is kind of above the law, is what you're telling me. He thinks he cannot have a trailer plate and expect special treatment. He must not know me for sure. Yeah, let's get this going. Let's move this on. We want to have a jury. How long is it going to take you to get a lawyer?
I should have one by the end of the week, probably.
Good. We'll adjourn this to September 2nd, Lisa, please. And I expect you to have a lawyer here. If you don't have a lawyer here, well, then we'll just go to jury trial without one.
Sure.
Because you can afford your own lawyer, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Just like you could have afforded a trailer plate, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So I want to get this straight. You offered him 2 civil infractions.
Yes, Your Honor. I
Shame.
offered him 2
Shame on
public
you.
nuisance
Shame.
civil infractions.
Shame on you. Shame on you. Sounds like it's cut and dry to me, unless I'm missing something.
There's a lot more behind the story, Your Honor. There's way more than just a trailer plate ticket there. There's a bunch of tickets there. It's not just that. It's
And you think you're not responsible with those?
for at least some of them.
Okay, which ones? We can talk about the civil infractions. Okay, we shouldn't talk about the misdemeanors because you have the right to remain silent, and that carries a jail term with it, possible jail term, and I can't be talking to you about that. Which of these civil infractions do you think you're not responsible of? Let me just check them out. We got a no trailer plate. We got a failure to change address. That's a civil infraction. We got parking a truck or trailer on the street. That's a misdemeanor. And then we've got prohibited parking and another prohibited parking and another prohibited parking. So you got 3 prohibited parkings, you got 2 misdemeanors, you got a failure to change address that is a civil infraction.
Can we start with the failure to change address, Your Honor?
Yeah, you can start whatever you want. If you want, I thought you wanted a lawyer though. I don't want to start.
I don't need one for that one. I'd just like to make a statement and then I think, whatever it is after that, so be it. But it was before you earlier this morning under CNC contracting for the same charge that I just paid for through the company. The ticket was issued duplicate. Only one of them can be right because the address that the company is listed under is proper. My personal address was at a different address. The vehicle was registered to that address. I think that's what this ticket is for. That would mean the one that I just.
Well, I don't know whose vehicle whose name the vehicle was titled under. Was it titled in the company's name or your name?
Mine.
Well, I mean, it's very simple. Either you changed your address with the Secretary of State or you didn't. You
Right.
two should be able to figure that one out.
He wouldn't talk to me about it, Your Honor.
Your Honor, as a point of order, having indicated to the defendant that the people were willing to dismiss all of the civil infractions and reduce the 2 crimes to civil infractions, I didn't know it as being productive to circle back to formal matters, hearings that he already pled on this morning. Some of these matters were written in the corporate name because they have that factual basis. Others of them were written in his name. He seems to believe he's being victimized. I can only tell the court what I already previously indicated, which is a raft of complaints continue to come in regarding commercial truck activity and parking in that region. The people have made a very reasonable offer. If it would avoid bringing in 35 to 50 taxpayers to sit in an array for most of the day to get picked for a jury and then try a case for the next 2 or 3 days. Since Mr. Cameron appears intent on complicating the matter, that's fine. If it would be in any form productive to try to avoid that, the people would leave the amount of the fines on the public nuisance tickets entirely up to the bench. If that matter were resolved.
So what do you want to do? You want me to adjourn this so you can get a lawyer?
If we could settle it, I don't want to take it to trial. I don't want to complicate it. I just want it to be.
Did you hear what he just
There.
offered you?
Yes, that is fine. That's fine, you know? That's fine.
I don't want to be accused of talking you into anything. I could care less what you do. I want to have fun. I'm gonna have fun if I take your plea. I'm gonna have fun if we go to a jury trial. Right?
Affirmative, Judge.
I like to laugh. I like to have fun. I like to watch people that try cases, especially lawyers, because you're not a lawyer, but you could get a lawyer and I could watch it, and then it's easy for me. I just sit up here and make simple rulings. They gotta do all the work. You gotta pay all the money. The taxpayers are paying them the money. Courtney Simpson.
He's coming in.
Is Courtney Simpson here? Is Courtney Regina Simpson?
Hello, Your Honor.
Proper as well.
Did I tell Ms. Simpson she could appear by Zoom?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, people against Melissa Renee De Palma, 24W835-466A and B. I also have 23W832679A and B.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Crawford, there. On station and correct.
She pled guilty to retail fraud emanating from a December 29-23 incident. She also pled guilty to giving false information to an officer. She also has pending in front of Judge Hessen refused to obey a police officer and retail fraud. She's not been sentenced in there yet, right? So I don't need to worry about those. Did you review this report with your client? Are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
My client, there are other material additions, deletions, or revisions that we asked for in line. She understands what the recommendation entails. She believes she can comply. We asked the court to adopt the recommendation as presented.
I have to be honest with you. Why am I putting her on probation again? Why would anybody expect her to go on probation in front of me?
I can't speak much really fast.
09, retail fraud. Larceny by conversion, 13. Retail fraud, 14. Retail fraud, 16. Retail fraud operating while impaired, 26. Another retail fraud and refusal. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why they would recommend this. I'm sorry, I just don't.
Well, Your Honor, my client needs some help, and she admits that she needs some help. She's got a problem. She started the process of trying to get some help now. So her thought, and my thought, I agree, is that the court can help by putting her on probation, give her some guardrails, making sure she gets in a instance of outpatient substance abuse. She wants to get this under control. She knows her past is terrible. She knows the prospects aren't good. She continues down this road. She wants some assistance. So I think that's why the court might consider probation.
Anything you'd like to say, Ian?
I mean, I've had your phone for quite some time ago. I am ready to get it under control.
You what?
I'm ready to get it under control.
On the false information, 100 fines, 100 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 3 1/4 or 90 days. On the retail fraud, 100 fines, 250 costs, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment, 475 and 45 days. I'm going to add 45 more if you fail to pay your fines and costs on that. I will let you pay these at the rate of $25 per week, and I will start that beginning on October the 30th. If you don't have the money, you come talk to me. And actually on the false information, I'm simply gonna make that easier. 3 1/4 or 45 days. So that'll be taken care of. You have a bond that's the name of a third party poster. I believe, Lisa, on the yeah, it's a third party
Yeah, it's
poster.
third
So
party.
that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna close out the false info, or at least. And the other one, she'll just, third party poster can get them. I'm sorry, Mr. Palmer. Let it go too far. I wish you well. Have a seat. You have 21 days to appeal, 14 days to apply to a court appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. Good luck. These are going to Judge Hudson. You can tell her I gave her 45 days. Thank you. Courtney Regina Simpson, 26W843-720.
Yes, Your Honor.
Name,
Courtney Regina Simpson.
counsel.
Your Honor, like, no fault, representing Ms. Simpson.
All right. If you had a chance, she pled to retail fraud under HIDA. Have you had a chance to review the report? Were there, and are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
I have had the opportunity to do the report with my client, Brown. There are no material additions or revisions that we asked for. If you believe this is reasonable stuff, she should be able to comply with, Your Honor. My only concerns are that the court keep in mind fines and costs or circumstances we can discuss.
Say that again.
The only issue, Your Honor, will be her being able to pay fines and costs in view of her circumstance, which we can discuss when the court's ready.
Okay.
All right.
Ma'am, anything you'd like to say?
At this moment, no, Your Honor.
I'm trying to figure out, when I read this, you graduated from high school. You're going to be a sophomore at Grand Valley State. I'm trying to figure out why in the world you would do this. I mean, you might as well just save all your tuition and book money. Whoever's paying for it, whether it's you with student loans or you because you're trust fund baby or your parents are paying for it, or I have no clue. You might as well just save all that money. Why would you do this?
In the moment, I feel like I was under pressure when the
Under
situation
pressure.
was
Let me
going
tell you
on.
something. You're going to be under pressure your whole life, young lady, to do stupid things. I mean, I'm serious as a heart attack right now. This is disappointing to me. This is really disappointing that somebody that I see has a world of potential here would be going in there and doing something stupid like this. This is stupid. It's just stupid. And I'm telling you, you start racking up criminal convictions, forget it. Don't go to school, save your money. Under pressure, come on. Under pressure. Nobody had a gun they were pointing at you, did they?
No, Your Honor.
Well, come on. Are you going to be a leader or a follower? Are you going to listen to people that are stupid and doing dumb things? Or are you going to be the leader and say, hey, we shouldn't be doing this? This is wrong. We can't do this. We're not thieves. I'm serious. I remember you before. Nice girl. You seem like a really nice girl. You really do. You really do. And please don't tell me this under pressure stuff. You're going to have pressure your whole life. You're going to have pressure to do well in school. You're going to have pressure to make money. You're going to have pressure to be a good parent, to marry a good spouse, whatever the case is. It's just the way it is. I mean, we don't live in la la land here. I didn't want to hear that from you. I want to be honest with you. I didn't want to hear that from you. I mean, you got a 6 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law. If you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as direct. You're not to enter 22600 Allen Road in Woodhaven or any other miter store. I am taking this under HIDA.
Is it possible that we could work with something to get it off of my record by me wanting to get into things with school?
Yeah, but you're going to use your brains going forward, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't want to hear this stuff about under pressure. 12 hours community service I'm going to have you do. by October the 1st. I'm gonna go light on your fines. You have 120 in probation fees, $60 screening fees, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. Fines are 50, costs are 25. So I'm gonna go light on you there. That's 200 plus your screening fee is 260 and probation fees are 120 for a total of 380. That's light. 12 hours community service, stay out of Meyer. I'll take it under Ida. You comply. This case will be dismissed.
I
I'm
understand.
serious. You seem like such a nice girl. I remember you from before when I read this morning. I got sick to my stomach.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to give you another review hearing date. You talk to me about when she can pay. Give her a review hearing date, please, Lisa.
February 3rd
Say,
at 9 o'clock.
February
Wait.
the
I'm sorry, you was cutting out. So is it possible you could repeat yourself starting from a hearing date? I didn't hear anything.
No, I'm giving you a review hearing date so you can have the case dismissed if you're compliant. I'll let you appear by Zoom. That'll be February the 3rd at 9 in the morning. Okay? And that will be to
Yes,
have the
Your Honor.
case dismissed, assuming you're compliant. Tell me how much you can pay per whatever it is, week, bi-weekly, monthly.
As the court knows, she's in school. She headed back on the 28th. She tends to find a job at that time. She's asking the court to be particularly lenient, but she thinks she can pay for sure is $30 a month starting August the 31st.
No, I can't do that.
I know, Your Honor. But
You got to have all this paid by February.
I
Your
could
Honor,
do I
you
could
know,
do
my
50.
client doesn't have any financial support. Her mother's passed away. Her father is not contributing to her schooling. She's doing this completely on her own.
$50 a month beginning September 15th. I can make it to September 22nd, but all money due by January the 20th, okay?
Could I start sooner? Is it possible I could start sooner?
You can start whenever you want. I'm just trying to give you, I just want to make sure you can pay this. So $50 a month beginning September 22nd. Just stay in accordance with that schedule, but all money due by January, what did I say? The 20th of 27. And the review hearing dates, February 3rd at 9 o'clock. You have to have 12 hours community service done by October 1. If you don't have the money on any given date, no worries. Just call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension, okay? Don't let
Okay.
yourself down. Do not let
Okay.
yourself down again. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, Your Honor. Where could I start paying my bill and see information regarding my bill and to start paying sooner?
Lisa, have her wait around and probation will instruct you by video, okay? They'll come on and instruct you by video. Can you call over to probation, please, Lisa?
Sure.
Thank you. All right, so
Thank you,
just
Your
stay
Honor.
right there. We're gonna put you in a breakout room. Don't let yourself down,
Okay, thank
okay?
you.
Good
Yes.
luck. Study hard, work hard. That's what it's about. Ventura, Ramon, Mauricio, Flores, Ventura, 267-843-919. Good morning, is Gary, and how are you?
Fine, Judge. Thank you. For the record, Marie Garion on behalf of the defendant.
You're going to plead to impeding on behalf of the defendant, correct?
That is correct, Judge, and I
You're
do have
authorized to enter in that plea, true?
correct.
To the charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible, Judge.
Okay, I'm gonna accept the plea, dismiss the improper lane use. This is a commercial vehicle, 225, pay by August the 26th, okay?
Perfect. Thank you, Judge. Have a wonderful day.
You too, have a great one, thanks, bye now. Burrows, Tarina Burrows. Tarina April Burrows, 267-842-2217.
Where's our Michael Crawford, her name is Burrows.
Where is Ms. Burrows?
She may be out in the hallway. I'm not sure. I saw her before on the phone at the other end, at the clerk's desk. She may have left. I'm not sure. But as you see here, I'm comfortable to withdraw.
Hang on, wait a second. Wait. I can't proceed without her being here, though.
I know. Can't get her to comply anyway.
257 down there. Sadie, to the desk. No. To the,
257.
Should go over, you know.
And that's well. Well, can you yell out for Tarina Burrows?
I'll do it right now.
Thank you. Well, she doesn't get to just leave. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's go to do we have Scheinfeld? Alexander Michael Stan Scheinfeld, 260-150831.
Make your call for it.
Your name, sir?
Al Scheinfeld.
The competency exam
This courtroom hearing centers on a violent assault allegation that left a man seriously injured and led to the authorization of multiple criminal charges. According to the testimony presented before the court, what began as a confrontation between several people allegedly escalated into a brutal attack. Investigators described how Jordan Damron was found badly injured after the incident, with witnesses providing information about the events leading up to the assault. Testimony indicated that the defendant, Mr. Higgins, had allegedly been involved in the confrontation and was reportedly seen with a handgun before the situation turned violent. As investigators began piecing together what happened, the seriousness of the victim's condition became impossible to ignore. Jordan Damron was taken to the hospital, suffering from significant injuries. According to testimony, his injuries included a brain hemorrhage and 2 fractures to his jaw. The damage was so severe that his jaw reportedly had to be wired shut, making it impossible for investigators to interview him directly. His family also reported that doctors believed the injuries were consistent with blunt force trauma caused by a foreign object, potentially a firearm. One particularly important part of the testimony involved what witnesses allegedly heard after the attack. Initially, there was discussion about whether the victim had been struck with a baseball bat, but according to the testimony, a witness heard a male voice, allegedly recognized as Mr. Higgins, say that he did not hit the victim with a bat and instead claimed that he had hit him with his gun. That allegation became a critical part of the evidence being presented to the judge. The court was not conducting a full trial at this stage. Instead, the judge was listening to sworn testimony to determine whether there was sufficient probable cause for the